Hello, people. What's going on? This is your boy Jesse, and I should have actually posted this video before I posted the one that's there. But I just thought about it. Like, okay, you haven't been on this page in years, so I initially believed that I was called to get on here and do things on the YouTube years ago. So I started the page about 11 years ago. And between 11 years ago and today, I've only posted 3 videos, not including the one that I posted today, like a few moments ago. So welcome. I'm Jesse. I am going to be working on linking all of my social medias here on the YouTube. Probably won't be tonight when I do it, but it will be done. But I do believe that God called me to do this, and I went through a lot of things prior to me deciding that, hey, you can go forward in this. And how I even got the unction to post the video that I did tonight was because I was getting ready to go Uber. You know, I'm definitely not in the space that I want to be, but I'm transitioning. And I went and gassed up, and I had to use the bathroom, so I came back, you know, to make sure I'm good before I get out there on the road. And I was listening to a podcast as I was moving around, R&B Money. I was running back the Alicia Keys episode, which is an incredible episode, by the way. And it just hit me, post a video on your YouTube channel. I was like, let me post a video on my YouTube channel. So I'm going to heed the voice of God, and I am going to stay consistent with it. Just a little bit about me. I am 44. I currently live in Jacksonville. I consider myself a Floridian, although we moved around like we were Army based, and we were not. It was just dysfunction. It was dysfunction. But I consider myself a Floridian. I am an author. I wrote a novel. We'll get into that in a moment. But I write. I'm a poet. I am a free thinker. I love the Lord. I call his name Jesus. I am not ashamed to say it because he has been better to me than I ever deserved. And this space is a space where I desire people to be able to be seen and heard and experience freedom. You can be vulnerable. It's a no judgment zone, and we truly do lift up the name of the Lord over here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm working through some things and working on some things. You might catch me cussing sometimes because I cuss a little bit. I'm just gonna be honest with you, so ain't no surprises. Growing up as a child, my mom, she battled addiction for many years, and the last 7 years of her life, by the grace of God, she was able to kick that habit. And I lost her in 2018. I be missing that lady. But I'm thankful that God allowed me to pass through her, and that she was my mama, because I don't think I would be the person that I am today without her. And so I'm grateful for the loaning of her. And as a kid, you know, I was molested by an older cousin. I ended up, you know, years later living a full life of homosexuality that I was very discreet about because I think I was living with shame. But now, you know, even though it still lingers and still pulls at me, I've been pushing towards abstinence. So, you know, we're going to be dealing with those things. I was physically abused, mentally abused, emotionally abused. Definitely felt like the black sheep of the family. And there were a lot of things that happened in my life. And we will get into a lot of, actually, everything. I'm transparent. I don't have anything to hide. Some things probably will keep to myself because you do got to keep some things for yourself, you know, just as I think a measure of self-care and, if you will, protection, you know. But I'm very open. I do understand that there is therefore now no guilt, no condemnation to those who are in Christ. So that removes the stigma of the opinions and thoughts of others concerning choices and decisions that I've made. And with that being said, I just want to share with you really quick If you follow me on TikTok, you can go Just Ed. It's Justed. You'll see a picture of Florida at night with the lights. I wrote this book. It's called Confessions of a Side Dude, Lamar Story. And that is Lamar, and this is Devin. That's his love interest. The backdrop is Miami. That's where it takes place. And I'll read it to you. In Confessions, we meet Lamar, a 29-year-old black male out of Miami, Florida. He's seen his share of poverty, pain, and abuse, and decided that come hell or high water, he was getting out. And he did get out and was doing really well. He had his sanity, his network of support, and his lounge where he become a staple in the community. He was also looking to expand his portfolio. What he was not looking for was to fall in love, and wouldn't you know it, just as sure as he began to let down those barriers created long ago to keep him safe, here comes that hell and high water. And he didn't even realize he'd been hit by the waves. So this is Confessions of a Side Dude. At some point I might read a couple chapters out of this thing. A really, really good read. And that it also took me a really long journey to even present this story, because I did not want to become a part of the conversation to where people would be like, and this was back, you know, when I was going through it and I didn't understand about guilt and condemnation, but I didn't want to be a part of the conversation and the narrative that yet another black man is trying to effeminate the black man. I just did not want that. And so I do understand that this book is not for everybody. I've also told people, when you feel like the clothes is about to come off, because I'm very clear about that, when you feel like the clothes is about to come off, just flip through about 2-3 pages and you'll get right back to the rest of the story. But it is a story about what it looks like having a healthy community. And it's dealing with life on the other side of attempting to throw everything to the back of your mind. It will revisit you. Just know that you do not escape it. So it is great to deal with your stuff. But a great book. But on here, we're going to share some poetry. I'm going to be listening to some music. And I'm just going to take a lot of the videos that I've already posted on like my other social medias and just kind of load it up. I am a free thinker. I niche in my thought, but within, that niche, there's a lot of thoughts that I have and a lot of conversations that I am looking forward to engaging in, with you all. So I definitely love for you to please like, subscribe, and hit that bell. I've not yet worked out a schedule, but I'm definitely going to be posting on a weekly basis, and sometimes several times a week is how I'm probably going to start, because I got so much stuff that I need to go ahead and get on here, because I want to catch you all up to speed. And again, as far as, like I said, as far as my life, I am not at all where I want it to be or where I want to be, but I think now I'm right where I'm supposed to be. And that's because I recently accepted that I have good intentions, the best of intentions, but God didn't call me to do the thing that I thought that I was led to do. That's not what God was saying at all. What I was looking to do, while it is in alignment with what is going to happen, it was never my responsibility to start that process. My responsibility is to do the things that I'm supposed to and that I can. And so what I'm supposed to do and what I can do is share the word of God with y'all, keep it a bean with you, be honest with you, sip a little wine with you. You know, hopefully one day you'll be able to see me beat people up on this spades table. But yeah, man, just living life, enjoying the journey, and having a great time out here as best I can. You know, I'm choosing peace, I'm choosing joy, I'm choosing love, and I'm seeking to strengthen my love walk. And I look forward to just, again, seeing a community of like-minded folks who are desiring to just move beyond and continuing to climb. You know, iron sharpens iron, so let's, get to striking. You feel me? And let's build. And it is not just for people that look like me. It's for the body, which is a collective whole of everyone that exists on this earth. I do understand everybody is not going to go, everybody is not going to come, and not because they can't, just because they don't want to, or maybe they don't even feel that they can. So only thing that I believe we can do at our best is just love on them, be patient, be kind, and be honest. And, tell the truth in love, correct in love, pour into one another in love. And I truly believe that God handles the rest. One plant the seed, another waters it, but it is God that gives the increase. And so I just thank you for stopping by. And this will not be the last time you see me. So make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And I will be here. And hopefully we'll all be here together. And, and I'm building it up. Yeah, because I finally, not only do I have a lot to say, but I'm no longer ashamed at getting on camera and saying it. I'm standing in my truth. I'm going to own it, and I'm going to share it. It's not always pretty. It's not always been pretty, so we'll talk about a lot of things, because how did I become a side dude? Ooh. So, we're going to get into all the things, but it's going to be a great time, and I want to thank you for stopping by, spending time with me, and I'll be in touch with you all. Talk to you all soon. Bye.